All right, welcome to this explainer. Let's jump right in. If you've ever had to deal with the absolute chaos of unstructured paperwork, manual invoices, or mysteriously missing files, you definitely want to pay close attention today. We're diving into a massive paradigm shift. We'll be looking at how a platform called Snowfusion is using an entirely AI-first approach to completely cure the universal headache of enterprise document management.
So to break this all down, here is our roadmap for today. 1. The document dilemma. 2. Defining Snowfusion. 3. Core AI capabilities. 4. Why AI beats rules. And 5. Industry applications.
Okay, kicking things off with Section 1, the document dilemma. I want you to think about this for a second. Are you tired of messy, manual data entry? Because let's be real, manual invoice checks, mismatched purchase orders, and those agonizingly delayed approvals are the absolute bane of any finance team's existence. It's messy, it practically invites human error, and frankly, it's a massive operational bottleneck that's keeping your business from scaling.
Which brings us right into Section 2, defining Snowfusion.
So, what exactly is it? Snowfusion is an AI-first intelligent document processing platform, often called IDP. But to be clear, this is way beyond your basic scanning software. It represents a totally new wave of IDP, acting as a hyper-automation-ready engine. It extracts, validates, and processes data with the exact same reliability and speed as your ERP system. And here's the real game changer. It actually gets smarter every single time a document runs through it.
Now, obviously, a system like this has to be built for enterprise scale and, more importantly, trust. It securely complies with strict standards like GDPR and HIPAA, and it maintains audit-compliant logs. Plus, it features this really smart human-in-the-loop feedback. That basically means your team and the AI work together, providing feedback to guarantee absolute accuracy.
Let's look under the hood in Section 3, Core AI Capabilities. This example right here brilliantly illustrates the magic we're talking about. You're looking at an actual OCR, optical character recognition result for an invoice from ABC Technologies. Notice how the AI flawlessly pulls exact line items right out of a messy PDF image. It identifies the software subscription at 120,000 rupees, calculates the subtotal, perfectly spots the 18% GST at 32,400 rupees, and verifies the final total. It's not just taking a snapshot, right? It actually understands the financial data in context. To pull off that kind of perfect extraction, the system runs through a really slick three-step workflow. First up, intelligent data extraction pulls the info from anywhere: PDFs, emails, literally even handwritten text. Second, it does AI-based validation. It takes key identifiers like a PO number and bounces that against your existing ERP to make sure everything matches. And third, auto-classification naturally sorts it, knowing instantly if it's looking at an invoice, a contract, or just a standard form.
But the broader impact here is immediate business intelligence. The AI isn't just reading the paper, it's giving you instant insights. Because it processes invoices on the fly, you immediately know your Q3 revenue is 5.05 crore with a 21% margin. Or look over at Client C. The AI instantly flags that 6% loss. It is literally turning raw, chaotic paper into actionable financial data in real time.
On top of that, it totally organizes your daily workflow. By automatically categorizing files into distinct statuses, like reviewed, pending, or high priority, your team isn't digging through overflowing inboxes anymore. For instance, the dashboard highlights right away that there are 14 critical risk docs sitting there waiting for review. It points you to exactly what needs human eyes and handles the rest entirely on its own.
Moving on to the biggest technological shift we'll cover today, Section 4, Why AI Beats Rules.
This is absolutely crucial to understand. Traditional robotic process automation, or RPA, runs on incredibly rigid, brittle rules. If a vendor simply shifts their logo 2 inches to the left, the RPA breaks and requires a complex reprogramming effort. Snowfusion uses an AI over rules approach instead. Its adaptive engine just naturally learns and adjusts to those document variations seamlessly. Instead of crashing, it just gets smarter with use.
And because we're relying on adaptable AI instead of months of rigid programming cycles, businesses can achieve a rapid go-live in a maximum of just 10 to 15 days. Think about that for a second. 15 days. In the enterprise software world, deploying in 2 weeks is a staggering metric. It completely shatters the usual barriers to entry for digital transformation. It also makes adoption incredibly frictionless with flexible deployment.
You can run it as a cloud-based SaaS model or bring your own license. Best of all, it seamlessly integrates with the tools you already use, your CRM, your ERP, your current invoice software. You don't have to rip and replace your entire IT infrastructure. You just plug this in and make everything infinitely smarter.
Finally, to wrap up our analysis, let's explore Section 5, Industry Applications.
Because this AI is so incredibly adaptable, it's not locked to just one niche. It's making waves across multiple industries. In finance, it's completely automating heavy paperwork like loan apps, KYC, and claims. In healthcare, it's safely digitizing messy prescriptions and patient records. Legal teams use it to churn through massive contracts and compliance docs, and the education sector is using it to seamlessly manage admissions and transcripts. It's turning chaotic paperwork into clean, structured data everywhere.
So, as we finish up this explainer, I really want you to think about your own manual workflows. Think about the sheer hours spent verifying data and the bottlenecks holding your teams back. What happens to your bottom line when your documents are no longer just static pieces of paper, but actually start understanding your business? Consider how an AI-first approach could unlock completely frictionless automation for you. Thanks for joining me today.